Let's keep moving. Careful, dropship.
Ah yes, Killzone Mercenary. When the PlayStation Vita was originally announced, Sony promised gamers console-like experiences on the go, and they delivered with Uncharted Golden Abyss, and that was about it. It has taken a very long time for them to do a follow-up to Uncharted that really, felt like a console experience on the go. And Killzone Mercenary really is that game. It fully lives up to its potential and the promise of delivering a console experience on a portable. And it's really, really good. Players take on the role of Aaron Danner, who's a mercenary, and he'll work for basically both sides of the ISA and Helghast war, so long as, of course, as the price is right. You see, money is actually the name of the game here, and everything you do rewards you with cash. Get a headshot, compete and win an online match, secure intel, interrogate enemies. Basically, everything you can imagine gives you money, and that money is used to purchase new weapons, new armor, and things called vanguards, which are basically, as you can see in this video, I have a rocket-mounted... not a rocket-mounted, but a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher, and that's what they are. Vanguards are essentially just these ultra-special items. Like you can have like a shield, for example, like something similar to what was featured in Resistance. The campaign includes 9 different missions. Now they can easily be finished in about 5 hours, I'd say. Something like that. Most missions can be finished in about 15 to 25 minutes, depending, which is actually perfect for a portable. And on top of that, there are these little caches that are scattered throughout each of the levels, and they act as like little save points and also where you use your hard-earned cash to buy new weapons and armor and the vanguards and things like that. Now, if you feel the single-player campaign is a little bit on the short side, well, that's not a problem. They thought of this. And there's actually 3 contracts you can pick up for each mission, and these include Precision, Covert, and Demolition, with different gameplay styles and a variety of mission objectives for each one. So for example, one of them might require you to, say, get like 5 headshots, one might require you to do a certain section without being seen, things like that. Multiplayer, though, I found is the real crux of the game. It has deathmatch and team deathmatch for up to 8 players, and while those modes are always fun, Warzone is the one that really stands out, and it's an objective-based multiplayer mode which is comprised of 5 different rounds. So one round you might have to just basically, say, go and kill everybody. The next round you might have to interrogate everyone. The next one might be a zone-based mission. Things like that. Like, your objectives constantly change, and while it's a 25-minute like multiplayer mode, which might be asking for a little bit too much, it does support drop in, drop out, which is fantastic. The audio visuals are extremely impressive. In fact, this might actually be the nicest looking game on the PlayStation Vita. It's running on the Killzone 3 engine, and while it does look stunning, there are some frame rate dips here and there if too much action happens on the screen at one time. Now, I should mention, while this does play and feel like a console first-person shooter, there are some functional limitations of the Vita hardware. For example, the analog sticks are not clickable. In other words, there's no L3 or R3. And there's also no L2 and R2 buttons, meaning if you want to do something as simple as throwing a grenade, you can't just press on one of the triggers. Instead, you have to press down on the D-pad or use the touchscreen. They work, they're just not as intuitive as they are on a console. About the only major complaint I have is the fact that while I appreciate what Guerrilla Cambridge did, I found the story to be overall just lacking. I didn't find it very interesting and also exceedingly short. I beat the entire game pretty much in one sitting without really even trying, so yeah. For the full written review, hit up projectcoe.com. As always, it includes the score, and thank you very much for watching.